Players pledge. On behalf of the competitors, we pledge to respect and uphold the Kilikiti code of the conduct laid down by the New Zealand Kilikiti Association. We pledge to honour the spirit of the game of Kilikiti, to be humble in victory and to be gracious in defeat, to respect our fellow players, officials and organisers.
The inaugural Kilikiti World Cup brought together 7 nations, and the hosts, New Zealand, the K-Blacks, were first up in pool play at Waitakere Stadium. And their opposition, the USA, the Hollywood boys, rated themselves.
It doesn't matter what team are going to bring it to us. We're ready for it. Bring it on.
You sound like Americans, all right?
Yeah, no worries, man.
For a while it looked that way, as the 4th seeds seemed a little nervous as the top order was toppled. There was some big hitting, but no one hung around long enough. 50 runs for 11 wickets. Thank goodness you have 20 players in this game. And Keti Sanarivi came to the rescue. The big fella normally bats up the order, but he saved the day, helping the K-Blacks to 105 runs off 66 balls in their 30 minutes. The hosts were a lot sharper in the field. They had to be. The Hollywood boys weren't exactly stars with the bat. The K-Blacks rolled them out all 19 wickets for just 48 runs.
We made up for our bad batting, I suppose, and our fielding, yeah.
Australia, the Aussie Roos, could almost be renamed Team Ioane. 5 Ioane brothers and their cousin.
Australian team is the best team in the world at the moment, so that's why we're coming to represent our beautiful country, Australia.
Hope you're not as good as the Aussie cricketers. Are you?
As you know, yeah, we are the best in Australia at the moment.
They tackled the second-seeded Tokelau Hurricanes, who have a star all-rounder in Nico Perez, a New Zealand indoor cricket rep. But the Aussie Roos made plenty, and that put the heat on the Tokes player-coach, urged on by the best supporters in the game. However, Perez didn't prosper. Tokelau was knocked out of the race for the semi-finals.
Yeah, we are in a little bit of a grieving process. Australia sort of just got off to a fly start. They hit the ball well. Our game plan sort of went a little bit wild, and they latched onto it, and we just couldn't peg them back, really.
What do you think of the concept of the first ever Kilikiti World Cup?
Oh, it's great. It's awesome. The whole game is good. You know, it's something that can be marketed to not just the Islanders, but I mean anyone can play. You know, it's open to the Europeans. You just have to have 1 or 2 games, and you know you like it. It's quick. It's over in an hour. Everyone gets a bat. You know, everyone can get a bowl if they want to, and everyone participates. So it's a great game.
The Aussies had earned their victory lap.
Aussie, Aussie, Aussie! Roo, roo, roo.
If there was a prize for the best entertainers, it had to go to the Cook Islands. Their tila was awesome. And the 3rd seeds probably fancied their chances against the Rock of Niue when they got rid of star bat Matthew Faliuka. Careful you don't put all your energy into celebrating. A captain's knock from Falani Tapa Tui Toa saw Niue through to 116 runs. And the Cooks, well, they soon cooked their own goose at the batting crease. The Niueans, who played in the first ever Kilikiti International against New Zealand last year, kept the pressure on. Despite the odd lusty blow, the Cooks could only manage 71 runs, as Niue cruised home to clinch 6th place. They rocked all right, while the USA was preparing for the minor semi-final against the Australians, who were hoping for a repeat of their upset over Tokelau just 2 hours earlier. The Aussie Roos dropped their bundle early. Finally, the Iowane's cousin showed them how. The USA was struggling until one of the youngest of the Hollywood boys, 18-year-old Alan Sa-Chiu, launched into the Aussies. Great to see that. His assault helped the USA to a very respectable 159 runs. And the Aussie Roos had 94 balls to reach that tally. In European terms, that equated to more than 9 runs and over, and that's plenty. The Aussies started well and had some luck, because if you're caught over the boundary in the first 10 minutes, the 6 becomes 4 and the batter stays in.
Here's a chance for the Hollywood boys. 3, 4 of them coming after it and taken.
Sometimes the Aussies got it right. Just 3 balls left for the Aussie Roos to score 43 runs to beat the USA. They're going for the suicidal single. The USA playing hardball. They want the out here. Asking, try demanding, and they've got it. They've beaten Australia very easily to break into the top 3 and a major semi-final spot.
We're wondering, now you had a chat to us yesterday, but do you actually play?
Yeah. What happened to you guys? You're blind? I was in the middle of the film, man.
What, the heavy roller?
Yeah. Wow, man, just bringing on a good team because we are too good for these games, bro.
Now, what about your captain here? You're the American captain?
Yeah, yes.
Come and have a word with us. Hey, great result. Always nice to see Australia get beaten, isn't it?
Oh yeah, definitely. No sweat.
With the top seed Hawaii forced to withdraw from the tournament at short notice, that billing had gone to American Samoa, led by High Chief Muasau Tofili. I've heard rumours that you're a Marine. Tell us the real story. What's your background?
I'm not a Marine, I'm a U.S. Army retiree, Army.
24 years in the Army, that's pretty impressive.
Yeah, I retired from the Army. I spent 24 years in the military.
So you must be, what, about 40 now, are you?
No, I'm 50.
Don't look it, man.
Yeah, I'm 50 now.
Now, if you're a Master Sergeant in the Army, I imagine you drive your team pretty damn hard.
Well, we try to train them as in the military, but we try to make them be disciplined and play the sport in good spirit.
Now, if you've been in the Army for 24 years, the US Army, how have you been able to keep up your Kilikiti, your Samoan cricket? What chance have you had to play in the last 24 years?
See, I retired from the U.S. Army in 1995, and I got home, and my youth from my village, they wanted to start a team back. So they asked me, so I went back and tried to put everything back together, and then that's how I got back in.
The first big showdown of the Kilikiti World Cup, the first major semi-final. The winner of this match between the K-Blacks, the hosts, New Zealand, and the top seeds, American Samoa, will go directly to the final. The K-Blacks are onto it now after a slow start. That's 6 more runs. Collins has hit this high, wide and handsome. That's 6 runs.
That's the end of Tautai Toliafaua. A partnership needed from the new pair, pace bowler Soti Leilua and a Pelu Ioane. And 2 Nu'u Aliatia. You can tell us all about a Pelu.
He's a great player. I play 15s rugby with him, but very carefree attitude, but I think that's the sort of attitude you need here at the Kilikiti Championships.
And he's just smashed a 6.
There you go, that's the sort of player. He's very carefree, but also very good with the bat, so I'm hoping for big things for Apelu, and hopefully he'll lead the K-Blacks into that final.
And won't get injured in the process and be ruled out of the rugby season.
Well, we need him at training, pre-season training starts, so we're hoping to see him after this.
Great catch. Soti Leilua picked up, hitting square of the wicket. Sensational pickup.
Ioane and Lamali Lee Asu are just smashing it.
That's just been dispatched for 6 runs. Great hit. Apello Ioane's gone. They've gone straight through him this time.
Toma Inouye has his bat right down and the lava rolled up.
Romney Tui's gone again, that high action of his, and that's gone all the way, 6 runs. Very clean hitting from the youngster. Romney Tui on strike, the big hitter. Here he goes, hitting fairly straight. He's picked up. What a fantastic catch. What a great catch.
And that's Tafiao, the boundary rider.
Good run rate for the K-Blacks. Although they've lost 10 wickets, they've managed 102 runs so far, 53 balls, still 10 minutes left in their innings. Make that 11 wickets. That's the end of Andrew Assi. Brief but effective innings while he was there.
Now get ready for heavy hitting. It's Keti Sanarivi.
Keti's gone again, straight down the wicket. It's gone past us. Great effort, but 6 runs. But it's Mark Talia on strike. Loves it sitting up there. He's got it up in the air. Could be gone this time. 2 of them looking for it and taken easily. Good catch.
But the K-Blacks amassed a very useful 154 runs of 79 balls.
This is high in the air. Collins is under it. Collins is lining it up. And Collins has taken
What a cracker catch from the vice-captain, Fa'amoana Collins. But his skipper's having a few no-ball problems.
Soti Leilua's a great workhorse, isn't he?
He always got great speed in that bowl. He's out. He's got himself a wicket.
Caught square of the wicket. Good breakthrough.
It's the Viv Richards look-alike, Konaleo Failangi.
There comes in. He bowls, Failangi swings. And there's an appeal.
Yeah, they've got another one. They've got him.
He's been stumped, caught out of his crease.
Keti Sanarivi, how good is the big man behind the stump?
Mate, he's very excitable, and it's good to see the big man jumping around for joy, but that puts them a bit closer to that final now.
Here's Fa'avesi Talia into his old Stormers teammate, another of the Sanarivis, Tupu.
He's got this one, he's under it, down towards the boundary, and it clears the fence for 6 runs. Leilua comes into bowl. Bowls. And we have
He's got him. Yes, big appeal from behind the stumps. Soti Leilua strikes again. The K-Blacks on top of the stage as Fa'avesi Talia comes in the bowl again. And this might help the cause even more. Yes, taken easily. The 8th wicket's gone. 46 runs, 8 down, 38 balls. K-Blacks right on top now. Interesting guy on strike now. Savalinga Afu. The long hair, the ponytail. And he's pretty effective with the bat, isn't he? Big 6.
Well, that's a great shot for his first...
Samson. Now here's something you don't see in traditional cricket. A broom being brought out to sweep the pitch. Well, the surrounds of it anyway. Concrete track, getting a bit of a clean-up. Keep him on. It was about this time in the K-Blacks innings that Keti Sanarivi came in and turned the match around. American Samoa certainly needs something similar as Soti Leilua comes in again. Chance of a catch. Soti looking for the court and bowled straight down the wicket and takes it comfortably. That's his 2nd run of the match. He's having a blinder. Go on to Fa'avesi this time. That's gone all the way over the boundary. 6 runs. Boy, did they need that hit. They've got another one. Soti Leilua. Great stumping, isn't it? With the keeper right up on the stumps. Some superb reflexes, aren't there? Well, it's Keti Sanarivi to bowl the last ball. Now, there's a surprise. Straight at it. Caught and bowled, surely. No, I fell short of him. That would have been a great way to end the match.
That's the end of the game.
Laughter all around the ground. Keti Sanarivi, the all-rounder. Great victory to the K-Blacks. They've blown away American Samoa. They scored 154 runs, and American Samoa just never in the hunt.